And I'd like to welcome you guys back to Mass Effect 1 on Legendary Edition through my Insanity Infiltrator run, and I'm being a little bit insane doing this. Andrew Montani, David Mansfield, and, well, you guys may have heard that on the American East Coast, it was cold as shit this week because there's been a lot of snow. And guess where we're going? A place that's full of snow. It's not Hoth, though. Okay.
How low did it get where you are?
It was as low as 9 degrees Fahrenheit with a wind chill of -5, but otherwise it's been about 18 to 20 with a high of...
That's death weather out there. That's when you're freezing it.
Yeah, with a high of 25. It's supposed to warm up to about 30 to 35 this weekend, so...
Still getting snow?
No, we had the big snow dump on Sunday, so it hasn't snowed at all this whole past week.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can imagine being in a planet that's 52 hours of daytime in the snow. What's this planet? Frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable, but there's a bunch of labs, so in case anything breaks out, it can be all frozen over. You ever hear about, like, some of those stories where it's like, you have, like, samples that are just stored in deep freeze in the Arctic or the Antarctic, and then you're just hoping, oh crap, I hope you guys aren't putting, like, biological samples that could be used for bioterrorism in them, are you?
Probably. Don't you think that nowadays, if you went online and even did a search for some of that stuff that could be used as weapons, you'd probably...
Hold up.
Search.
Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted. Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Sorry about that, I forgot there was a whole landing sequence. You were asking?
Don't you think that if you even search for things that could be used as a weapon, you'd probably be monitored pretty quickly nowadays?
Probably. Or it's like you have those spiked words that'll put you on a watch list. Yeah.
That's probably
plausible.
good. That's probably good. I mean, it's kind of scary, but it's probably good at the same time.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so I maxed out attack armor. I got pretty good fitness. I really should put more points in electronics, but where we're going, I don't think electronics is going to help me as much. Alright, I'm going to go through... This canvas is on 1080p, so... Don't tell me it's broken. David, you're watching on the YouTube simulcast, right? Is everything going right there?
Yes, I am. Yeah, it's fine on YouTube.
Alright. Do
you want me to check Twitch and see if it works for me?
Nah, if Twitch is being gaggy, then I'm thinking that's probably just Twitch. Yeah, bitrate and signal strength are fine on my side, so... Yeah, alright. Y'all ready for the deep freeze? Alright, well... I'm a tech person, so I'm gonna bring Liara and Rex here. If you're playing an adept or a vanguard, as in you don't have tech and you need someone to help you hack, Liara does have electronics, but I forgot if you needed decryption here. But if you need someone to do hacking, I'd say bring Kaden along. I would not recommend bringing Garrus or Tally for this side. Ashley's fine, but I'd say for story reasons, bring Liara. Yeah, if Twitch's app is being an a-hole, then unfortunately I can't help you with that. Alright, cool. Liara, Rex on my crew. Let's go.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright. Okay. So
Excited for playoff weekend?
for Championship Sunday,
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
some good entertainment. I haven't decided what I want to buy or cook just yet. Thinking about making.
I didn't know what it was. I knew there was wild card weekend.
So Wild Card Weekend was 2 weeks ago, and then last week was Divisional Weekend, the final 8, and then now we're at Championship Weekend, the final 4.
Cool. You gonna be watching the Eagles?
Yeah, because I live right in their territory, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna do my grocery shopping Sunday after church.
What's shaking?
Hey
And
Matt, how's it going, man?
Pretty good, just keeping it real.
oh, and by the way, because of like any funniness with my soundbar, please let me know if my mic is a little bit too low relative to the game, or if the game is too loud relative to the guys talking.
No problem.
Yep, here we are on a place so cold that our Tauntaun's gonna freeze before we even reach the first marker.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Don't come crying to me when they slice your gut open.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself. Get out of here.
I am sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Jurisdictional problems.
Yeah, so this planet is more like a private corporate entity planet, and they kind of barely recognize council rules. Even though Noveria is within the borders, or at least roughly on the borders of council space, yeah, they don't take kindly to external people.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the phones.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed on some other runs, if you don't bring Liara along, one of your two crew members will say, yeah, it's like, you may want to bring her along for this.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
Jeez, you all hate me or something?
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Any passive upgrades you can sell me? Ah.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. Now, does the other have the package?
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
You want to buy a weapons license if you have one. Ooh, yeah, some desperately needed weapons upgrades as well. Frozen cod materials. No. 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 Yeah, these are... Okay, fine. I'll get, like, this one. That. What I need. I'll take that one. Yeah, I've done a big chunk of side content around here, so I do have big fat stacks of cash where I could just start buying some rank 10 weapons.
Have any Super Bowl predictions?
Not really yet.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Gonna get any sides for your meal on Sunday? Like chips or something for the game?
Let me see about what I want to do, because last time I did something with a slow cooker, where I had was like a pork shoulder over vegetables and cream of mushroom. I don't know what I'm gonna do this year though. Yeah, I'll think about it, but maybe something with a slow cooker again, or maybe noodles, or I'm not sure if I want to do fried rice. That's a little bit too easy for me.
When you make fried rice, do you put soy sauce on it?
I do a bit of soy sauce, Worcestershire, and I use chili oil. A little bit of red chili oil or black sesame oil. I was gonna say black garlic oil, but I can't find that to save my life.
Greetings, Spectre.
You put
Have
any
you brought
meat
the package?
in it?
Do I put what in it?
Meat in it?
Yeah, sometimes I'll do like either shredded chicken, or if I'm gonna do it like seafood, then I usually either add, shelled off shrimp or imitation crab meat into it, but sometimes I can do like diced bacon or, diced ham or stuff like that.
Nice. We don't have a good Chinese restaurant around here. We used to have a
The
real
Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
250 credits for a simple smuggling job? Oh, please. Half the shit in this game costs like 250,000.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
How would you say food is on the West Coast versus the East Coast? Like, which did you generally find better?
Ooh. I would say it depends on the sort of cuisine you're looking for, and I wouldn't say it's really more of a coast-to-coast thing. I would say it's more regional, depending on what you're looking for. As in, I have not found a good barbecue place around me yet. I've had a few recommendations, but I gotta scrounge up, my just-for-fun money to check some of the places out or check some of the recommendations.
If you ever come down here, I can hook you up with some good barbecue. We have lots of it.
Yeah, because where I'm at, it's more like Italian-American cuisine central.
And cheesesteaks, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's either sandwich it. Usually it's like in my neck of the woods, it's either sandwiches, pizzas, and pastas.
How can I help you?
You need some fried chicken and biscuits, man. That will get you happy.
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
Fair enough. Then we'll go out on Tauntauns. Oh wait, no. Sorry, wrong franchise. I have to bring that up.
What did you mean by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
What are you, a CEO or something? Alright. Sorry, Commandos, huh? If they have, like, area of effect biotics... yeah, I'm gonna need exoskeletons by the time I run into them. I just hope it's not now. Anyways, weapons upgrades. I need to make sure that I get myself a good handgun upgrade. And Rex, take this. And I need a new sniper rifle. I'm guessing this is a rapid fire one. Yeah.
You getting any beer on Sunday?
I'm not really so much like a canned beer kind of guy. And
oh yeah, you like wine.
I'm that kind. Yeah, you could probably call me like a bloody IPA hipster or something like that. I'm either that kind of guy who usually gets like the flavored liquor, or, you know, I'll always just drink wine outright.
Wouldn't you say that one glass of wine is about the same as one beer? Depending on the beer's strength. I know there's beers of different strength, but say your average American beer.
Depends on the alcohol by volume.
Yeah.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Henshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Anytime I see a security company, I'm either assuming weapons or armed guards.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
And besides, it's like your protesters won't last more than 5 minutes out in the cold.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Alright, so I have to go find myself a day pass to get out of here. I gotta go to the hotel. Alright. Yeah, any other topics you guys wanted to bring up while we're kind of finding our way to, you know, get out on the road?
Any movies you're excited about? I know I asked that a lot. I'm sorry.
Nah.
That's modern Hollywood for you. Just imagine how it would have been back in '77, like Star Wars, and pretty soon Saturday Night Fever. I mean, like so many good movies coming out. Nowadays it's like just sequels and shit.
Or at least you could trust, you know, a little bit of word of mouth, or at least you could trust the reviews on the papers. But nowadays, Or it's like, imagine like, you know, when we go to the theaters, it's like, you know, it's like how they always had the big concourses or hallways where they always had like a little prop piece or two.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I need a moment.
Theaters are not doing that well now. I think the last time me and my friend went to one of the ones near us is closed down completely, and the other one was one of those wine and dine ones.
Yeah, I haven't set
food, but there still was hardly anyone there. It's gonna go out of business.
Yeah, I haven't really been to the wine and dine one near me, and I'm like wine and dining alone for a movie is no.
Got it sad, yeah.
No, it's like I'll just be in a big box theater with the recliners.
Yeah.
They certainly need to re-release the original Star Wars movie in theaters for the 50th anniversary. They have to.
That'd be awesome.
Like the OG 77 cut.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits.
I do think adding Biggs back in it on the special edition was a good made the story a little bit more understandable.
Yeah.
Explaining more of sorry.
Go on.
Sorry, there's a siren going off, but keep talking.
I was just gonna say, I mean, in the original edition, I guess you have to pick up when Luke says, "Oh, Biggs is right. I'll never get off this rock." Then later on, when he says Biggs died, but the connection was, I never got it when I was young. Maybe that was just
beat it.
Have you ever added up all the people Darth Vader killed that were important to Luke?
I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time, Troopers. Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keen, got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about. Are you ready for his name? Ronadrill, Gon, Swa, Folsoon, Keratin, Nard, E, Elias. No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Now, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's a building of the group. I think the administrator is using this Keen fellow to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I can look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, Popeye's up there, right? It's a nationwide chain, right?
Yeah, it's a nationwide chain, but you know, it's always infamous in the press for like fights and the like. Or you've seen the Boondocks Fried Chicken episode.
Yeah. That was awesome. The best chicken I've ever had is at this place that's only in Georgia called Mrs. Winters. It was just there's not even hardly there. I think in the Atlanta area, there's now only 3 left, and some are in sort of bad areas. But if you guys ever come down here, we gotta try to seek one out, man, just so you guys can have real authentic Southern chicken.
Yeah, just tell me what to dress if we're going into a seedy territory, so I don't. Yeah, like,
But there's one in a good area. I think it's just a little bit far away from me. But so,
I mean, if it's a place I can get to wearing a polo and khakis, I think I'll be fine.
I hear you.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Gee. I get paid like 2 to 10 grand surveying planets from the Alliance. I feel short-charged.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
So this is going to be like one of those interrogations where you cannot press the skip button during dialogue.
Can I help you?
How do you guys like
Commander
your
Shepard,
fried
Systems
chicken?
Alliance
Do you like
military.
extra crispy?
I understand you work for Binary Helix.
Yeah.
Oh,
correct.
crispier is better.
Rafael Vargas sales. Were you interested in our services?
I usually... Okay, so if you're asking about flour-coated fried chicken, I probably prefer, like, you know, maybe single pass. If it's buttermilk, though, if there's something like buttermilk coating, or it's double drenched, then I'll do double fried.
That sounds good, man. I'm a pescatarian, but if we go out to get chicken, I think I'll indulge.
It's like we'll find you a place where it's like go recommend us a place that can also do fried fish as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like if you happen to know a damn good deep fryer place, then
I don't know one around here. I know one in my grandma's hometown that had the best fried fish, catfish I've ever had, with a pickle with it, and fries. Man, that shit was good. I don't know if that place is still there. You know?
Yeah.
That's like a 2-hour drive from my house.
All right. Well, or hopefully we find a place where like they're next to each other. But I wouldn't hold my breath. Like I don't think I've really seen like two deep fryer places within. It's not fair to say the same zip code. I probably wouldn't say the same street or the same food court. At least not that I've seen yet.
You guys, you should try fried catfish
depends on what
with
sort of offer your company
battered. That shit is
It's my
awesome.
understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, and the skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you are here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
If you have any tips, I'd appreciate them. It would reflect well on you and Binary Helix.
I'll keep that in mind. Of course, we don't perform espionage on our competitors. That would be illegal.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. I look forward to hearing from the Alliance.
Doesn't his hair kind of remind you of Bob Ross a little bit? A bit, but not as poofy.
Kinda.
So what kind of peppers do you guys like with your fried chicken? Do you like black pepper, or like red pepper, like?
I usually do cracked red pepper, and if you're asking me like what other things I would what other spices I would mix within the breading, a dash of paprika would help.
Nice.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Yeah, if you want to keep sweating him, I'd say just get points. I just need one more so I can get charm at 12. I think it's like the more you go in one alignment, the higher your scoring goes, but it depends on the choices you make. Yeah, right now I'm just being a goody two-shoes that's just saving the galaxy. I haven't really gone to the point of being a complete jerk who would save the galaxy, although putting it in very extreme risky danger.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They don't write them down on things.
Full benefits, of course.
Oh, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort then? At the equator? Bounce backing, diving, accredited asset Eurofield?
If you like that sort of thing, I'd rather admire the view.
Makes me wonder what this place would be like if it wasn't all snowy. I'd be thinking maybe Aspen during the summertime.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstripe suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Do you know why Benezia's here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I need to get up to Peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I'll try, but, you know, it's like, you're a manager. I'm pretty sure you can hire a cleaning crew.
Well, I put a link in our group chat for this of a place nearby that has awesome seafood. You can also get chicken tenders. And these are going to be better than Burger King's chicken tenders or McDonald's. They're going to be like good chicken tenders.
Yeah, I always have to wonder one of these days. It's like what it would take for me to make a good chicken sandwich on my own. I mean, usually it's like whenever I do something like that, it's like I'll probably just get like some tenders or other, you know, chicken breasts that maybe just grab a mallet, flatten it, and then do the usual flour, egg, breadcrumbs sort of thing. But I'm wondering if there's a better way to go around that. And then, you know what I like to put on my chicken sandwiches sometimes? Just put a little bit of coleslaw, mayo, and all.
You have good taste in food, man. You love the South, man. We have the best food. I mean, I know everyone says that, but I mean, as far as just like flavor at that, maybe not compared to like Caribbean or something.
Yeah, I showed my folks how to make jambalaya. They really loved
Nice.
it.
Nice.
Do most people in the South call each other boy down there?
I mean, the area I live in, there's a lot of people from around different parts of the country now. It's just a suburb. Like further out in the country, yeah.
I'm not gonna make the rural stereotype just yet. I know, it's like, Matt and I, we watched Live and Let Die, and I don't want that to be our sole impression.
I mean, but then on the other hand, because of the internet, there's plenty of people in rural areas that have standard American accent.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
This place, Red Crab House, you can get there's multiple. You can have a boiled seafood combo. What I like to get is shrimp. Catfish.
Okay, yep, this is a rapid fire rifle. Yeah, maybe one of these days I gotta find one of those crab boil houses. I've been to one, but it wasn't the best impression.
10 jumbo shrimps for $13. That's pretty good. But my favorite is you get for $13 you get 4 pieces of fried chicken. And that is awesome. I mean, I was looking at another restaurant around here, and everything started at $15. It wasn't nearly.
How large are the shrimp anyway? Like a handful or?
They're kind of bigger. I mean, they're true jumbo shrimp. But you know, with shrimp, to me, I never get enough. Unless we got shrimp tacos the other day, and I got 2, and now I realize I could eat around 3 or 4 of them. Only thing is they cost. I think each one was $4 or $5.
That handgun.
What do you guys like to put on your steak fries?
Oh, the big potato cut steak fries?
Yeah.
Sometimes, just salt and pepper, or if you tell me to get a little adventurous, then I'll add a few chives on top of it, but it's either straight salt and pepper or Old Bay.
Do you put any, condiment, like ketchup or such on it?
I am one of those sticklers that doesn't like condiments spread all over the fries. I always prefer the dip on the side.
That's kind of what I was thinking, honestly. So.
If you're talking about if you're talking about dips on the side, you know, I'll usually gun for barbecue sauce for the most part, or if you're telling me to have it with a burger, then I might pick honey mustard as my dip, but almost any other situation, I'll just take barbecue sauce.
Barbecue is good. There's a bunch of different kind of barbecue sauce. One of my favorite is honey mustard.
Me, it's our ranch, Red Robin's campfire sauce, or ketchup.
Matt, what is big around where you are as far as like local food culture?
I don't know. We really have like, you know, exclusive like restaurants or stuff. If that's what you mean.
What about cuisine in general?
Well, we're big on coffee. I think. Yeah, not really. I can think of that stands out.
I've heard that there's really good Asian food, like Japanese and Chinese food.
Yeah, there's like steakhouse places.
You ever been to a Mongolian beef steakhouse?
A Mongolian what steakhouse?
Mongolian beef steakhouse. Well, I guess that's Mongolian steakhouse, I should say.
I talk about the one where they have a circular grill and they cook on it.
I haven't actually been to one. I was about to go to one time.
Yeah, some Mongolian beef places will do that, or it's going to be like, you know, it's one of those places that you assemble things together in a bowl and then they'll do it on the hot plate for you. Is that the sort of place you were talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've been to those. Those were awesome. I love those.
What's your favorite dish from there?
I just say all their meat, kinda. Plus a bunch of white rice too.
Yeah.
I need to go to Longhorn Steakhouse at some point.
Yeah, there is such a place like that near me, but I don't know. A steakhouse is probably not the kind of place I want to go to solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually it's like, if I'm going to a place that's going to burn like 20 to 40 a head from me, and this includes both food and getting drunk, then I'd rather do it as part of a party.
Yeah, I can see that. Have you ever intentionally gotten drunk? You don't want me asking?
The what?
Have you ever intentionally got drunk?
Nah. I mean, I don't do like heavy binge drinking like that. I think I kind of learned my lesson from that once before.
Yes, I have too.
I always try to not drink heavily without having something to eat. And there's this one brewery near me, and they usually have a rotation of food trucks. And I always try to go in like during a Sunday or a Monday. I gotta get their schedule about who they invite, but I usually wait until the burrito truck comes in.
Nice.
Because nothing's but like a cup or two of an IPA with a burrito. Yeah, I have weird tastes, but you know, it's like, hey, it's
That's
like,
not weird.
I don't get drunk on bitter stuff just for the sake of it. You know, it's like, you know, I want to be able to taste and enjoy what I'm drinking.
Well, once you get to a certain point of drunk, you're not in the same world anymore. That's been my experience. I mean, you're not responsible after. So, I mean, you are by law, but that's why you need someone watching over you.
Yeah. Or usually it's like, if I'm going out to the pub, I'm like, it's like, if you guys can nail a good grilled chicken sandwich, then there you are.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
He was a dirty cop. Didn't matter. Ah, crap, snipers.
You ever had a good sloppy Joe?
Can't say I have.
Oh, you gotta have one of those before you
Yeah,
a good one. Now, if you get a bad one, you'd be like, what's the big deal? But
Yeah, I would argue that I have not had a sloppy Joe or a proper one as intended, so...
at least you have so many good food experiences ahead of you. That is, if you can find anything in your area. I'll look up a menu. I'll look up a recipe for sloppy Joe and see what it is.
The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess it's warm in here.
These people will smile to your face while they stab you in the back.
Okay, it has. Oh, sorry. Are you?
Don't worry about it. Yeah. The stream is on low latency mode, so hopefully you guys are only about 1 to 2 seconds behind rather than the usual 4 or 5.
And here's the ingredients for sloppy Joe: ground beef, bell pepper, onion and garlic, and a homemade sauce. That can be just tomato sauce, brown sugar, yellow mustard, Worcester sauce. I don't know, you'd have to fool with it, but there's plenty of information online.
Yeah,
it's
if
not
I can
like
tweak
a real
the
hard thing to make.
Yeah, if I can tweak the seasoning, what's the meat to fat ratio they have for the ground beef? 80-20 or 90-10?
85-90.
Okay.
85-90% lean.
Yeah, I kind of prefer like more leaner side, so I've been leaning more on the 90-10, especially when it comes to making burgers recently. So I don't, have to I don't have to, clean up all the fat.
Commander, there have been
I'm
reports
sure you
of
could
noise
adjust
from the
it.
synthetic
I mean,
insights office.
you might not
Do
get
you
it
know
right.
anything about it?
It's a sort of hard one to get right first.
There.
We'll get the hang of it.
It's probably Analeas' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
It's been an hour and we've been doing some petty corporate politics before we can actually, you know, do legitimate government agent stuff. Of course, it's like, no one's gonna say yeah. It's like, I work for the so-and-so government.
You know, it'd be really bad to be someone that was trying to watch their weight and then be on the internet. I mean, now that you can really order food on the internet and it comes to you without stepping outside of the house. I always get hungry when I'm on the internet.
Yeah.
You always get these discussions about food.
I'm kind of spoiled having, you know, a good variety of restaurants to, you know, within walking, cycling, or driving distance, though. Yeah, there are just moments where I'm just like, I'll probably just go to the store and just get something from the pick-me-up line or something like that.
Yeah.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeas' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeas is driving customers away.
You work for Analeas. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analeas' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analeas' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the Matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeas.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeas' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
If these executives don't blame Analeas for provoking this, they're fools. You should eat them.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Rex kind of reminds me of a certain someone from Futurama. Like, why not just eat them?
Yoshi, I shared with you on DM hot chicken, spicy chicken. Now, if you were gonna have this, you'd need a glass of milk. Get a glass of milk. It's a restaurant, but I don't know if they even sell milk there, but I would not say this is something for the... Alright, do you have a pretty high spice tolerance? Like, spicy tolerance?
Not really. As in, it's like, if it's something with red pepper flakes in it, that's fine. But, like, anything above a chili that I'll find in Mongolian beef, I'm like,
I don't know if it's that spicy, but it looks good though.
Is it hot honey chicken? I'm not able to read that right now. I gotta get myself I need to get myself like a tablet monitor or something I can put on my desk just for stuff like that.
Yeah, no problem. You can read it afterwards. I'm just doing some research so that if you guys do come, I'd say what we really need to find is some way to get to an arcade and then get to a chicken or shrimp place around there.
Yeah, whereas me, it's like the arcade is like right on the like right near the edge of Chinatown. So yeah, unfortunately, and this is gonna tip off where I am. There was a pretty good Chinese place I've heard about that had like duck in the windows, that had pretty good roast duck and fried rice from what I heard, but they had a steam pipe malfunction before Christmas, so I don't know if they're reopened, but yeah, let's just say with my condition the legs are in, like, I don't know if my legs could probably stand up for a light gun session or one of the sit-down light gun games, but I am not in any mood to do any rounds of Dance Dance Revolution right now. I cannot do it.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
You're probably dressed up in security blues. Hey, catch me later, I'll buy you a beer. Ooh, nice. Frictionless materials. I like that.
We have our nearest Chinese restaurant sucks, man. I mean, they're friendly, but their food is just... I'd give it like a 3 out of 10, to be honest. Well, come to think of it, there's worse. So maybe 4 out of 10. Not quite average. Do you like Kung Pao food at all? Kung Pao tofu or Kung Pao chicken? Or...
Yeah, that's nice sometimes.
What meat do you like the best with it?
Let me get back to you on that one. If you're asking, usually it's like if I'm asking for fried rice, I usually ask for shrimp on it. For chow or lo mein noodles, it really depends on which side or tribe to. I usually prefer roast pork.
Nice.
if you're asking me what I would prefer to put on a banh mi sandwich, I would definitely say roast pork. I thought about duck, but I don't know. Duck is probably a little bit too rich to put on a sandwich.
I've only very rarely had duck. I loved it when I had it. It's good as a roast.
Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world. The board will be taking me into protective custody. I expect I will be testifying in the next few days. Ms. Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world.
Why am I saving every time I talk to him? But, well, I guess we're done. Alright, now let's get into the garage. I think we've spent enough time in this cozy cabin. Very, very cozy.
You ever had jerk chicken before?
Nah. I haven't stepped foot in.
That's another one you gotta try.
Yeah, I think I may have had it once during a festival or something, but
yeah, I can see that. That would be a place to have it. I got a food cart or something.
Yeah.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeas. And the Matriarch came through.
Do you know where that Matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Analeas had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail them. It happens often enough. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
So that's what the Asari had in the crates.
Ah! Yeah!
Things. Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Well, lady, I would call that a machine. Or rather, a killer flashlight head machine.
did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
The Asari bitch came with a bunch of cargo. They were probably packed in those.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Well, the good news is... Ooh, medical exoskeleton 9. Oh, nice. X, take that. Oh, I got all the points. I can sweet talk whoever the hell I want. Alright. Oh, it's not that cold. Alright. Besides, yeah, her little tank is nice and cozy and comes with the heaters. I don't know why I try to say space heaters, but I don't think that's the right term. Not to worry, we are still driving half a tank. What the hell kind of boxes did you have to order to put those in? A lot of tier 9 equipment. I'll sort that out later.
Are there bounty hunters in this universe?
There are, but they're not the focus in this game. But yeah, but they're more like one-off things. But you don't really have like a consistent Bubba or Jango Fett bounty hunter here. I mean, you do get to hire one in the second game, but not here. Even then, I don't really think there was like a mission where they were like a true focal point. You'd be thinking here in the tunnel it would be heated, so you wouldn't have to worry about it being too cold here. And I'm guessing that's a turret out there. Alright, that's fine. I have no idea if we're past the first marker yet. Oh, we are.
Not now, Shepard.
Take that!
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We will need to get the reactors back online.
You couldn't say critical or catastrophic damage?
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better. Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Stop giving me all the cool stuff. I need to start tossing some of these things. Ooh, okay. Finally, something good for Rex. Okay, so I gave him exoskeleton. What the hell else should I give him? Damage protection, maybe? I hear he has passive healing, so I'm not sure if I need to give him toxins, but... give him faster cooldown. I think any shotgun under 250 I'm gonna start tossing. The dining hall, huh?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
Oh, shit. That ain't good.
What were those?
Damned if I know, but someone on this mountain does. I hate the cold.
Shepard, that is a backup power system for the station mainframe.
So whack it and turn this thing on.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Yeah, you guys hear that?
Hear what?
Yeah, just a really terrible breaching sound. Alright. You can manually reconfigure the databanks or use Omnichel. Oh, know what this is called? Oh, oops. The Towers of Hanoi. I first heard of this term when I was being taught recursion in discrete mathematics. So, yeah, one of my classmates mentioned that he saw that exact same puzzle being used here. And, yeah... I forgot what the recursive solution to this was all that time ago. It's like, yeah, there's doing it by hand, and then there's doing it mathematically or doing it algorithmically. And one time I actually had to help someone else out. So it's like, you run through the entire algorithm, and it's like the whole thing's played out for you. You just define the depth, and then you just have to run through the output, and then you have to run through making the entire route tree to see the recursive decision making behind it. Yeah, that was fun. Ta-da! I solved the puzzle.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Are you Clippy from Microsoft Office just in the 22nd century? And, okay, I'm gonna go off on some tangent here. One, for people who bitched about the Microsoft Office Assistant, I'm gonna say this though, if you got like one of the later versions, like 2003 or something, where you actually managed to get like all of the assistants, rather than just the stock view, and not just Clippy, oh, you missed out. And I will die on the hill saying that Lynx and Rocky were the best Office assistants out there. Lynx was the orange cat, Rocky was the yellow dog. And yeah, out of the many other Office assistants, I understand Clippy's very divisive, but I'm like, I hope you guys...
Paperclip guy?
Huh?
The paperclip guy?
Yes, him. Yeah.
Orange dog, yeah.
But yeah, I prefer Lynx and Rocky, the cat and the dog, because it was because, you know, it's like their animation was pretty adorable, and especially if you were like me, you know, during middle or high school at the time, and then you were typing those essays deep into night, and then you just see them sleeping out in the corner of the screen. That was adorable. That's why I like them a lot. But no, it's like y'all have to be a bunch of negative Nancys and assholes about it. As far as the others go, okay, yeah, there's Clippy being divisive. I was not fond of whoever that red dot was. I was like, nah. F1, the little binoculars robot. You remember, what was the pair of binoculars in Toy Story? Any of you guys remember his name? No? Damn. Who else was part of it? The Office logo I didn't care about. Mother Nature... Merlin was alright. Who else? Who else am I forgetting? But yeah, I would say out of the little Microsoft Office assistants, Lynx and Rocky were the best. And I will die on that hill, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Not even at gunpoint. Crap, pop up. Yeah, for a 2007 game. Yup.
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Alright, let's go reconnect the lines.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Oh, right. What do I need? Triple store discount and a little bit more for fitness. Liara, what can I get you? Racks. Damn, I'm near endgame already if I'm level 26 of 30 right now.
Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Get up, Liara.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Damn it.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
If it's locked down, will I be able to enter?
The passenger trams can bring you to the facility. Further access will be at the discretion of the security forces there.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Yeah, if any of the guys at the store have a 2-slot light armor, I'll see if I can find one for Liara, but I'm not holding
User
my breath.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Could be worse. I think he's stuck below the bridge. Trash.
Have you guys heard of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce?
I buy bottles of that sometimes.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I use it as my dip. I haven't used it as a brushing sauce for ribs, though.
What kind of barbecue sauce do you like the best? Like honey, mustard, mesquite, example.
Yeah, mesquite for me.
Yeah, that's a good one. I really like honey mustard also. You ever been to Buffalo Wild Wings?
Nah.
You don't like wings much?
I do, but I heard it's the kind of place where, you know, you don't really go serious for wings. It's more like you're there to get drunk and then you eat the wings.
Yeah, I could see that. It'd be pretty cool if your team was doing though, wouldn't it?
Ah.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
They're locked in.
The door could be.
Control group, loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself. Because he was part of whatever happened here.
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
Okay, cool. We roasted the bugs.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
What the fu- Ah, shit! Every single fucking floor grate. I thought for a second I was dead after that. Thinking, bugs!
Well, looks like dinner's on.
Alright. Like there's no bugs on this frickin' tram ride.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts. Something you need?
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
I'd kill for a P-204. Just hold down the trigger and zap. Hallway full of flash-boiled bugs.
How's everyone holding up in here?
Where did
did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days, or now, with forced cheer. I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Not my problem. That is a better step up from what I have armor-wise. I guess I can take this one. I do hope it's a dual slot one. No. I'll take that.
Relieved. It's pleasant to see you well.
I'll see you later.
Grimly, I will hope it is so.
What?
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work, not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened, not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Hang on. What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Yes?
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
What's wrong with these people?
Accessing logs. They were in the midst of an experiment when the shutdown began.
When you were taken offline.
Without my program to administrate containment procedures, a quarantine breach occurred.
What treatments have been attempted?
I'm afraid treatment is not possible. An unknown toxin is present within the tissues of each patient.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Oops. I'll do all the inventory management after we're done here. Until I start running out of room.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but
We can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in that way. Ah, jeez.
I finished the first season of the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Oh, you were watching it?
Yeah, I'm debating on whether I'm getting the second season.
Second season is a lot longer and it gets a little bit better.
Okay.
So, I believe the second season is 23 episodes long. It's 23 by 45, I think. I got the box set sitting in my closet, so...
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... Yeah, you just have to.
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror events before lights out.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
We'll see about that, bitch.
What happened to Ventralis' man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Not anymore. Yeah, I gotta slap this crap out of my way sometimes. Havoc physics.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
Okay, that derelict ship, was that somewhere deep in the ass cracks of space, or did you happen to find that ship on some uncharted rocky planet? If it's the second kind, then yeah, you fucked up.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access, like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Venezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a Vanguard Adept or a Sentinel, oh, you're fine. Otherwise, you just have to pray you can outshoot them, or you have a couple of other tricks up your sleeves. I mean, if you're a soldier, you probably have enough raw health to do that, and yeah, that's the reason why I'd probably say don't bring Garrus or Tally, because those little acid attacks bypass shields, and I'm going, ah, shit.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Science puce. Should just bug out and leave to die. Their fault anyway. Bug out.
What's on your mind?
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Been counting your kills? I'm up to 24.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Yeah, I don't want to go that way. Because that would imply I would have to kill everyone here.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Something you need?
I was attacked by the Asari who was in here. She killed your guard.
Dr. Ayalis? But she seemed like the most stable one here.
She was a huntress pledged to the Matriarch. A group of Geth were with her.
Geth? I didn't know. God's honest truth, I thought she was just another egghead. Son of a bitch.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Yeah, if I can't get through the secure room without that, wow. Wait till that.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Wait, is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She is safe then, at Rift Station.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira restore.
Oh, why am I in such the wrong direction here? Yikes.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Venezia. Open fire!
Will I get a you know too much speech?
Shut up.
Everywhere I go, I'm the only survivor. Maybe you'd better stand back.
I won't let anything happen. Why did she try to kill you?
Why do you think? We know what they did. The company wants to bury their mistake. They sent a matriarch to make us disappear.
Benezia? She's alive? She's here?
She ordered Ventralis to send you to the hot labs. She expected the Rachni to kill you.
Just point me in the right direction.
Through the checkpoint. Just keep going. Do whatever you like. I'm getting off this mountain.
Good choice. Any other survivors, or did they kill them too? I need to check.
I have something I want to go watch, so, is Matt still here? Matt, you here?
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
What are you doing over here?
I form the core logic for...
We don't need anything.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Oh shit, the entire staff got killed.
Alright, I'm back, boys.
Yeah.
Been a slow burner.
Well, everyone else is dead. So this whole episode is starting to become a whole bummer.
Everywhere I go.
Benezia?
She ordered do whatever you like. I'm getting off this mountain.
Alright, well. The whole operation has just turned into a big frickin' bug hunt.
I'm gonna head out now. See you guys.
Alright. Oh, you don't want to hang around for the boss fight? We're almost there.
Sure, sure.
Alright.
Looks like you're in a cave.
We're in Echo Base, but if it's like a condemned research facility or a top secret place. We're almost there. I promise you that. Sorry if I just kept it on a real big slow burn. Oh no. Take all that stuff, just don't worry about it. Alright. Alright. Boss fight time.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Can't fight two of your pawns? Oh. Brought the droids. Good, I'll whack them too. Get out of hiding so I can just shoot you. Thank you.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination. saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
So you could turn on me again?
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die. I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I'm gonna regret this.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
I think Liara is the only person by default who will give you the nice option in this decision. But, well, you guys are still around?
Yes, sir.
Does the Matriarch's voice sound familiar to you?
Is it the one that played counselor on Star Trek?
Yes.
That's her.
Miranda.
She has a real distinct.
Mm-hmm.
Is she a voice actor here or what?
She, voice acted the Matriarch. Oh, is this place all shut down now? Yeah.
How much farther do you think you'll get today?
As far as like main progression goes, I kind of sagged a little bit too long here, so yeah, we're done. And then, actually, I probably wouldn't have had the whole staff killed if I didn't do the hot labs first. I could have done that last. But, well, what the hell. Well, the show's over. Yeah, we're done with progression for now. I'm gonna see if there's any open planets for side quest stuff, but yeah, we're kind of way too over time if I wanted to do another progression planet, but...
Same time next week?
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully we can do it all of next week, or if I'm gonna do if I'm gonna try to do all 3 mission endings, then I'll try, but no promises. Let's see what we have here in debrief.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of
See you
systems.
guys.
Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Yeah, it's a big case of, you'll live to regret this!
Boy, am I glad to be off of Noveria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Alright, let's see what open stuff I got. Oh, right, and I still gotta sell off some excess inventory. I'll probably do that before we close out for the night, or I can just do that off the air.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we're done here. So we got one more core world to visit. So out in Vermeer, I need to check what other places here in the Traverse I need to check out. No. I think I've done everything orbiting Pharos already. No. Is there anything else in Hawking 8 available?
Oh, what's that?
No, I was just mumbling to myself, trying to check if there were other systems around here. Yeah, you don't explore the whole galaxy here, just more like the southeastern quadrant of it. North side's all terminus systems and not so friendly territory. Was I ever in Styx Data? Yeah, I just need to check out a few other systems. Alright. I have not been here.
Commander, we've got an incoming distress signal. Patching through to you.
Mayday! 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 This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division. The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
Alright. Okay. So, I think we gotta do Styx data, and then I believe this should be the last of available side content. I hope. Not counting whatever else is on the Citadel. Let's see. Oh, cool, I got all the light metals already. Alright, during the weekdays, like, any of Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I will do the Styx data stuff, and then maybe find a... Yeah, I don't think I have any more other systems to explore right now. I'm thinking we're almost done. Let me just do some inventory dumping real quick. How am I on Omnichill? 289.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, it's nice to know I got all that stuff, but yeah, we'll do all the mad conversation time stuff later. Alright, other things I can start junking. Why do I have so much trash? Just cash money. Ooh, right. Equipment for me. Yeah, I'll take that. No. 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 That's nice. Why do I have that there?
Point you're just kind of stacking up all the weapons and stuff.
Yeah, I do a mad amount of inventory management.
I don't care. Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, that's the thing that kind of gets really annoying about this game. It's just like there's just so much inventory management you have to do.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is kind of like that too.
Alright. Yeah, so, let me just have a little chat with everyone.
Shepard?
Rex?
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. If you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, you probably should. She just lost her mom. That has to hurt. Just saying, Skipper.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For I've thought you were right this way.
Words mean nothing.
If that doesn't, no more red tape, no more politics from now on.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Yeah, I would have thought Garrus' conversation branch would have been done right after that. But I guess not.
Hey, Shepard. Do you need something?
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, so one of the weekdays we'll do just side stuff. It's Gonna be a short one, I hope. Don't know if there's really anything else on the Citadel I need to do, but I'm guessing not anymore.
We're so close now. When we deliver everything, the Council will have to mobilize around us. If we could get the Council on our side, this could become a great opportunity for the Alliance.
It's been a struggle, but we've earned their respect now.
And you've been at the forefront, all the way from Aku's. I don't think anyone can stop you. I don't think I've ever met a woman like you.
Keep that in mind after this is over. I will be tracking your shore leave, mister.
I kind of hoped any shore leave would be joined. No bull, Shepard. I want to follow through with this. It's tough keeping it separated from duty. But when the mission's complete, it'll be different. I hope you feel the same, ma'am.
I hear you, soldier. I'm waiting with bated breath.
Oh, you are good at that. Shepard, you are hard to step away from. We'll get this done, Commander. The sooner the better.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Just weapons I don't like. Or rather, weapons I don't know. Oh.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, so we got 6 things left. Oh, and I gotta do that. I'm not gonna finish the League of One medallion stuff. Okay. That is all for now, so... Ah, jeez. Yeah. I was hoping to do one more progression thing after this, but yeah, maybe I'll try to lump it all together. Yeah. I kind of forgot how long Vermeer and then after that Endgame is, but yeah. I'll see if I can kick it up to around 8 o'clock sharpish, or maybe a little bit earlier than that, but yeah, next week, assuming there's no other side stuff between Vermeer and the Endgame arc, I'm thinking about just throwing all the chips forward and committing straight towards that. I don't think each of those parts are more than 2 hours long-ish, so I should be fine. But yeah, I could probably say this though, compared to when I did the OG version of this, where I could just hit the numbers on the keys and just a quick command and not have to worry about doing a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. I don't know why I decided to do this one with a controller. Maybe just force a habit, but I'm like, yeah, I'm just so used to pressing 1 to 4 for myself and then 5 to 8 to let everyone else say, hey, guys, anyone else? Do whatever. Only pausing if I have to tell my teammates to say, hey, focus on this guy or do this. It kind of feels really weird just having one power mapped. Meanwhile, it's like, you just click through like multiple of them at the same time, especially if you're one of the power heavy classes as well, because yeah, here in 1 it's like the cooldown is not shared between powers. I'm going, okay, I can just hit all the buttons at once. I'm like, done. Yeah, whereas with a controller it's more like you just pause to commit actions. I'm like, nah, I don't know. But yeah, I'll check. Yeah, when of Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday evening I'll be available. Most likely either Monday evening or actually no, hang on. Either one of Monday or Tuesday evening. I'll try. And then one of those 2 other nights. Damn, I don't think I can fit Nordics anywhere next week. I don't think so. Alright. Yeah. So, it's going to be completely random. One of the other weekdays, I'll try to wrap up any available side content. And then Friday, we'll do Vermeer. And then, time permitting, we'll do Endgame. Yeah, so we'll finish. I really want to finish this off next Friday, but if it has to take 2 Fridays, then so be it. All right. Any of you guys have anything else to say?
Really cool game.
Yeah, I would definitely give it a try.
Yeah. Pretty sure I have the. Pretty sure I can get backwards compatible on Xbox One.
Fair. Yeah, if you're gonna go through the whole trilogy, then yeah, commit through the whole thing. But yeah, vanilla game and legendary edition have a few fundamental tweaks. Although I'd say for continuity's sake, or if you just want to play through the whole trilogy and get like damn near all the DLC, I'd say get legendary edition. There's one glaring omission from Ellie though, and that's because I've heard it wasn't able to be ported properly, but I'm not going to go through the hoops of installing mods to get it to work. The Pinnacle Station DLC, that is missing from Ellie. I've heard that it did get fixed, but otherwise it's not officially part of the package. So, yeah. We'll play it by ear. But anyways, yep. Main progression will be next Friday, and then some random weekday in between. We'll wrap up some more side stuff. But well, closing time, Mott. Last call.
I'll probably do Undiscovered Worlds for Populace. Maybe like an hour or so. Tomorrow I'll try to wrap up Star Trek Armada, and then Sunday I'll start Star Wars Empire at War as my next Star Wars game.
Right.
I completed Star Wars Battlefront 2 earlier this week.
So you did both the base game and you did
Galactic Conquest.
Alright, you did Conquest with all 4 factions.
That I did. I'll do it on Elite someday, but that's gonna be really rough though.
Yeah.
It's normal on Elite, yeah.
Yeah. As far as my side's gonna be going on, East 10 Nordics tomorrow night, and then I'll be doing Chapter 7, and then whatever I don't get done, I might try to do Sunday after Conference Championship weekend's done, so it might be like maybe like a 9:30 to 11 session if I can help it. And then, yeah, one of Monday or Tuesday nights, I'll do the Styx Theta stuff here in Mass Effect, and then I'll see if there's any other loose ends. But I think I got most of the star systems already mapped. It's just I am too lazy to try to find more stuff on the floor. I'm like, I have been very upfront in saying I am not 100%ing this game. It's like, I'll definitely go planet side, I'll cover whatever the hell I can, but I am not doing a true hundo. There's just too much shit in this side of the galaxy to do that with. But yeah, that's about it for now. Yeah. So, yep, we'll do Vermeer for sure on the upcoming Friday, but if there's no more side content in between, then I will try to jump into Endgame right then and there. It's just whatever happens after Vermeer. It's kind of a big haze. I mean, I know what the next progression pieces are after that, but I kind of forgot the side content. Yeah, whereas 2 and 3, I can probably delineate it better, but there's still a bunch of side stuff I would rather lump together. We'll play it by ear when it comes to the format of 2 and 3. But yeah, I'll do progression. I'll do progression sets for sure for Fridays while we're at it. But yeah, I'll see what I can do with either side scenario or content packs. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this it was a surprisingly good RPG for sure. But yeah, I would say that 1 is a little bit more generous with the RPG elements than 2 and 3 are. Well, mainly because area of effect and other things actually do matter worth a fart here. Alright. But yeah, I think I got everything I wanted to say out of the way. I wish we could talk more about Next Generation, given one of the cast members playing one of the major antagonists, but yeah. There's only so many lines, and then we're going, ah. The only time you really hear her talk convincingly, or at least for any extended duration, is when you get to the boss fight. I would have thought you'd have to punch through the barrier, but nope, it's just lift, shoot, done. Yeah, the other 2 times I played this front to back convincingly, yeah, one time I was a soldier, and yeah, I think I needed to bring Caden for that one, because yeah, he had decryption, and Liara doesn't have that. At least I don't believe so. But yeah, the other time I was a Vanguard, I definitely brought Caden. I'm like, ah. It's all because I wanted to grab all that sweet stuff from looting. Yeah, just call it like kleptomaniac. What was it? Kleptomaniac OCD or something like that? Yeah, that might have been it. Alright, well, I'm tired, I'm beat, and I'd like to go hit the sack. So, thank you guys for watching. So, Matt, I'll see you Friday for the next progression piece, and then the rest of you, yeah, we'll just do some side stuff, and then probably it's only going to be 2 quests, but hopefully it's just those 2, and then whatever else I want to look for. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else sticking out, so yeah, hopefully. All right, well, we're done. So, stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty, and we'll see you guys later.
Alright, guys, keep it real.
And don't let keeping it real go wrong.